Hi, everyone. Welcome to another Lispy Librarian episode. I hope everyone is enjoying their summer so far, whether it be resting with your family, doing lots of PD, or enjoying your time to read. I just finished reading the amazing prequel to the Hunger Games series, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. I listened to the audio as well as followed along in the print copy of the book, and it was amazing. At first, I was like, I don't want to read it because I didn't want to learn about Coriolanus Snow. I didn't want to know about him because we just hate him, right? We don't like him. We don't want to like him. He's not a good person. And it was amazing, honestly. So it starts with him being a regular kid in the capital, or I guess he's not a regular kid because kids in the capital aren't regular kids. They come from money, right? But his family is running out of money, and he lives with his grandmother and his cousin, Tigress. You may recognize that name. And his grandmother he calls the grandmam because she doesn't like being called grandmother. And we don't ever hear if Tigress has another name or if she just goes by Tigress. And so he lives with those two. They're running out of money. He doesn't know what they're going to do. And then they announce that the students at his school are going to be mentors in the next Hunger Games. And the winners are going to get prizes where he will be able to get a scholarship to go to college, or to university, as they call it. And he knows that this is his only chance where he'll be able to continue going to school to kind of save his family's reputation as well as his own reputation. And so you learn where he came from and the desperation that he has to continue to keep his family with their status and where the roses come from and why he is the way that he is. And it's really weird because at times I would listen to the book and listen to him and think, there's no way that this boy who has a good heart is going to grow up to be the awful man that we know. There's no way. But having to remember that really changes the way I thought of him. I had to keep reminding myself, he's not a good person. He's not a good man. And it was really, really hard to keep reminding myself of that. So I just enjoyed the book for what it was. But there were a lot of really cool hints and allusions to the Hunger Games and to why he hates Katniss so much. So it's really good is, again, what happens as he is a mentor to someone in the Hunger Games. And you kind of see how terribly and how low performing the Hunger Games were before they got to what we know them as now. There was just very much low tech, it was held in an arena. There wasn't any fancy arena like we know of from the current Hunger Games, whether you've seen the movies or read the books. And you see where some of the ideas came from, like the idea of sponsorships and the tributes getting things while they're in the arena, like food or water or medicine or any of that. When you are reading it, I don't think that you need to have read the original Hunger Games series nor watch the movies, because remember, this is a prequel to the rest of it. And I haven't read the books in about 10 years, and I hadn't watched the movies in a good minute. So I didn't have any problem with reading the book. And then I ended up binging the Hunger Games movies after I finished it because I wanted to see it continue and see how everything played out. But it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It is really serious. It gets a little dark, but it's just such a cool insight and a really neat way to look into President Snow's life and how he became what he became. And so you see him become a mentor to a girl named Lucy Gray, and she is completely different from anything he expected. And has no idea how to treat her. He has no idea how to do anything, but he just treats her like a person. And things start to change, especially the way that he thinks, because of her effect on him. So I hope you give it a chance. It is a really, really good book. Please don't let your bias against President Snow change your mind from reading this book, because it was really, really good. I hope everyone continues to have a great summer. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and keep reading. Bye-bye.